Most of you are probably aware that in the early 1900s, they did not insulate these old houses. But sometimes along the way, people realized they wanted to find a way to keep the heat in, so they would use cardboard, they would use old newspapers, whatever they could find to stuff in the walls and ceilings. And just so happens, in the ceiling here, we have cardboard, we have newspaper. If anybody wants a 5-pound box of chocolates for 79 cents, you might want to rush down to the grocery store and see if they'll still honor that. I was trying to find dates. You can see there's some mold up there too, so watch out for that. But here is an ad from Wooten's Drug Store. And then right here we see a clip from the Kansas City Star from April 26th, 1950. I think if I can, I'm going to try to get some of that newspaper down. Maybe get some pieces of it just to frame, put in a scrapbook. Might be a cool thing to have. Really amazing how much history is on this ceiling. Newspapers from the mid-30s to the 50s and everywhere in between. If you're interested in new releases, theaters, here you go. Alright, so I'm going to try to show this to you. I've got laser level set up here. And if I go in this corner, it might be hard to see, but that laser is hitting about 5 1/16, 5 1/8. So now we come back out all the way across this back wall where it's all destroyed, rotted away, to this other corner, and there's a little bit of, well, a lot of rot going on here. But if I put my tape measure right there and I come right in, you can see about 5 1/8, 5 3/16. It's very faint. but it's there. That is amazing. After 112 years, 113 years, that these corners from one side to the other are almost perfect. So I had both of my boys here today working with me. As you can see, they went ahead and pulled up the flooring in this living room, and it's much better. There is quite a bit of room underneath those joists. We don't have to worry about anything in the ground, any rotting, any water, none of that stuff going on in here, so that's good news. I also dug this trench out here behind the house to give the water someplace to go. Still need a little work on the other end, but while we're under construction, I think that'll help. And then maybe later on, after we're done, we can maybe put in a retaining wall there or something, and then put in a French drain to take the water around the house. And I think that will resolve any future issues. I didn't get the bathroom completely tore out, but I got most of the ceiling out. Got part of the floor out. I did get enough pulled back away. Trying to get this thing dried in, and then we can worry about some of this floor later. But like I said, we got a good level foundation from one end to the other. So we're ready. Next time I'll be ready to start replacing that sill plate and rebuilding this wall. And then we'll work our way up, get the roof rebuilt, and get this thing dried in, get the roof on it. And we will go from there. Start working on the inside.